Cupcakes for sale.
This week in a Manhattan mall, I held a bake sale, a racist bake sale.
We have different prices here. If you're Asian, $1.50. If you're white, $1. If you're Latino or black, 50 cents.
That's not right.
You got to be on your goddamn mind.
He
just close down.
Is the cupcake poison?
I didn't come up with this idea. I'd copied what some students had done. They call it an affirmative action bake sale.
Why does it have to be shut down?
Here at Bucknell University, the administrators shut the bake sale down. The Students' Conservative Club said they just wanted to start a conversation about affirmative action, which does make it harder for Asians to get admitted, but easier for blacks and Latinos. But before much conversation started, they were shut down. So I ran the bake sale so we could see what kind of discussion the Bucknell students missed.
I'm trying to make amends for racism and punish the Asians because they have an advantage. They have such high SAT scores.
No, that's not true. Because I had an Asian student in my class that was dumb as a cardboard.
That's stereotyping.
It is stereotyping.
That's not right.
Affirmative action is supposed to help minorities that have been discriminated against. But Latinos and blacks who saw my sign didn't like it.
That makes me feel bad because I'm both Latino and black.
Should I not do this because it might hurt people's feelings?
Not only it should hurt people's feelings, but it's just like out of sense of respect.
It's very hurtful, it's very demeaning.
The comments were interesting. At first, people called me racist.
What is funny to you about people who are less privileged?
But then some people defended me.
You're trying to make a point, right?
Right.
So sometimes you got to do things like that to make a point. It's not racist.
And people started to think about what affirmative action means.
No race of people is worth more than another, or less.
Well, do you believe in affirmative action in colleges?
I used to, but I really don't think that it helps.
By the end, most people said equality means no affirmative action.
Everybody should be treated equally. No matter what race you come from, everybody should get equal the same.
A week after a Clemson organization held an affirmative action bake sale on campus, which sparked controversy among students, university leaders held a town hall to talk about what happened.
Our Carlos Forrest is live in Clemson with tonight's takeaways. Carlos.
Good evening, Nigel and Carol. The Affirmative Action Bake Sale was hosted by the Clemson chapter of Turning Point USA. Now tonight was a chance for students to voice their discomfort with the bake sale and to educate students on what can and cannot happen on university grounds. Leaders with Clemson's chapter of Turning Point USA say it was a way to show people the problems with affirmative action. But some students say the demonstration made them feel unsafe, uncomfortable, and undervalued.
Other people don't deserve affirmative action. They have been oppressed for centuries. White males like you. You're going to come here and say with your unearned privilege that they don't deserve that?
No, they are all in here without affirmative action. They got in without it. Everyone here got in without it. It wasn't everyone here are all high achievers. They got in without it. What's your problem with that?
That's not my problem. It has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does.
As it has to do with people have been oppressed for centuries.
They got in.
And you're going to sit here with your white privilege and you're white passing. And you kind of are. And you're going to walk into a room as a male and say 25 cents off for females?
Well, yeah, because people say they've been oppressed over time.
Females are oppressed. I have to walk down the street every day. Every day I have to walk down the street in fear of men attacking me. And you're going to say that we're on equal levels. You're going to say you walk down the street and you're afraid a man's going to attack you. No.
Actually, I am. Every single day I walk down, people send me threats online every day.
Man, when I look at this, I laugh and shake my head at the same time. Because honestly, only in today's world can a bunch of cookies, a cake, cause a full-blown meltdown, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm talking yelling, crying, screaming, and the police watching like it was a hostage situation. Over cookies, cakes. Can you imagine? It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Because these so-called educated students, they can't see the point that is actually being made here. They can't see it.
What are you doing? This is not funny.
I think it's a great metaphor, actually.
It's a what great metaphor? What are you talking about?
I don't like affirmative action.
And I don't like your racist ass.
How am I racist? Explain it to me. Explain how I'm racist.
Why do you think this is correct?
How is affirmative action correct?
Okay, it means that we're not on a level playing field. That's what it means.
We are on an absolutely level playing field today.
My father has been going through so much. The fact that I have to even bring my father into this to show you
My father is an African immigrant from Tanzania.
And you, whoa,
and yet I stand here doing this.
I'm not racist because I have a black friend. What is wrong with you?
What is that even? What? How is that the same thing?
Oh, shut up. Listen to me.
You brought your father in, so I brought mine in too.
Okay, bring in your father.
Yes.
Okay. You think this is funny, and it's not funny. And listen, sir, I don't know your name, and you can act like this is cool and take the picture, whatever. But let me tell you something, this is not a joke. I don't care what it is. It's not a joke. This is not funny.
It's not a joke. This is a very clear metaphor that they're trying to make.
Where are you sending this to?
Sending who to?
Where are you?
This video? It's going on our YouTube channel.
Oh, it better go on the YouTube channel.
It's a joke.
Because you think it's a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
What you're saying is a joke.
You're still whining, and I'm trying to listen to her. Thank you.
So what's your name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Salim.
Salim. Okay, where are you originally from?
I was born in Texas, but
I was born in Bronx, New York. I was born in Bronx, New York. But where are you exactly from?
Do you mean where are my parents from? Tanzania.
Tanzania. Why are you not supporting affirmative action? What is it?
Because I don't believe in it. I believe a man can come here from Africa, do very well for himself, make $500,000 a year, send his children to school, and take care of his family. I believe in capitalism.
Did it work for you?
Yes, it did. It worked very well.
It didn't work for my dad.
This little bake sale was set up to show how the affirmative action actually works in real life. That's the whole point. Nothing fancy, no tricks, just different prices for different groups. You see, it's a visual metaphor. Absolutely. But the moment people saw it, boom, instant chaos. Can you imagine? Folks went from zero to this is the end of civilization in about 3 seconds. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm thinking, hold up. You support this idea in the classroom every day. Yeah, but the moment it shows up next to chocolate cookies, now it's racism. It's racist. Make it make sense,
This is a merit-based society. It's not always going to work. Sometimes life doesn't work out. That doesn't mean it's racism.
Oh my God, Salim, hold on. America said that my meritocracy will get me to where I am if I work hard. By that work hard, that doesn't mean he's uneducated. In fact, he's very educated. No, listen. I didn't cut you. I was listening to everything you're saying. Okay, please be nice to me and let me talk. Okay, I shouldn't even be this nice, but I am nice, so let me be nice. Okay, listen. My father worked so hard. He came here from my mom, whatever, and they're citizens, right? They're citizens, and he's been going through educational process and everything like that. My friend, he has a master's in business administration as we're speaking, right? For how many years? 10 years and up or something. Not a single job, my friend, not a single job. What does he have to do? He has to go to Japan, right? And be a teacher. And even then, he's still working towards trying to be a PhD in business administration.
Can I tell you something? Your father is far more educated than my father. Sometimes life doesn't work out. It's not racism.
What do you mean it's not racism?
He has a master's degree. Sometimes the job market isn't there. Okay, that doesn't mean it's racism. It doesn't mean it's because he's African.
Guys, I want to listen to what he's saying. I need to hear what he's talking about because that's the root issue. Okay, please do not think that you are the next white. I'm saying that, and I'm not saying white. I'm saying in form of privilege, and I'm happy it works for you. I'm not jealous of you. Maybe you're not that's like me or anything, and I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
But the thing about
about it is, please don't take a narrative like my narrative. Like as if that it couldn't be a better outcome.
I don't understand your personal experiences and you don't understand mine. I'm trying to understand, but what I'm also trying to say is in this capitalistic country, we have far better opportunities than back home. In Tanzania, my father would not have any opportunities, any. He would be a poor man on the street. He'd be a cab driver. He'd have nothing. He came here and did well. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but this is the most free country in the world. You have utmost opportunity here. Sometimes things aren't fair. I agree with that. I understand that, but we're trying to fix it.
Yeah. Okay.
My parents are immigrants. Thank you.
Wait, so the thing is, do you believe racism is real? It's still prevalent.
Stop throwing things at me. You threw that at me. Get her on film. You threw that at me.
I mean, we're on film. Why don't we
get it on film? You right there, you threw it at me.
Okay.
Yeah, you. Yeah, and that chick there. Go on.
Yeah, so do you believe racism is still prevalent right now?
I think it still exists.
Okay.
I think it still exists, but it's dying out.
You think it's dying out?
I do.
Do you believe that it's taken to the institutional level?
Yes.
Okay, so we have some
The sentencing guidelines for crack cocaine and powder cocaine, perfect example of the sentencing guidelines not being fair to African Americans and white Americans. I completely understand.
I really do appreciate you trying to understand where I'm coming from.
And I think that criminal justice reform is a big issue that we need to work on. And I think immigration reform is also a big thing that we need to work on to make it easier for people to come here legally.
I mean, there's some beauty in you.
But you know what? That's the problem nowadays. Because people confuse, I feel uncomfortable with, I'm in danger. That's the crazy part. Nobody was in danger. No. Nobody was in danger. Nobody was even touched. Nobody even touched anybody. But the fear, that was real for them, ladies and gentlemen. That was real. You see? And it made me wonder, who taught them to live like this? You see? Who convinced the students that every disagreement you have is a threat? Make it make sense. And the contradictions were everywhere. You gotta laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Because people screaming about capitalism whilst holding a Starbucks cup or iPhones that cost $1,000. You see? Folks who are supporting affirmative action but losing their minds over affirmative action prizes. Ain't that crazy? And I'm telling you, if irony hit a capital city, this would have been it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this would have been it. And here's the serious part, and I mean it. A lot of these students, they are so lost. Yeah, confused, they are so scared, repeating the things they have been taught without even stopping to think for themselves. You see? And that's not their fault to some extent, because it's a result of a world that teaches people what to feel instead of how to think. You see? Yeah. And moments like this, they expose that. They do. Because when a cookie demonstration can break someone emotionally like that, it's no longer about the cookie or the cake. There are underlying issues beneath the surface. You see? It's what they are carrying inside of them. And they've been carrying this stuff for years. The anger, the resentment, the pressure, the insecurities, the arrogance. And all of it comes out the second somebody challenges that script or disagrees with them. You see? But the truth is simple, ladies and gentlemen. If treating people differently is wrong, then it's wrong everywhere. You see? It shouldn't just benefit you. No. Or when or only when your group is involved. No. Or even when it sounds good in the classroom. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Equality means equality for everyone, not selective equality. No, not equality on Tuesdays or equality only on Thursdays. No, it's everyone. You see? Yeah, and that's the whole point, really. And that's why this whole moment, this whole crowd, the yelling, the contradictions, the police trying so hard not to laugh, was the perfect metaphor for the world today. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Because people think emotions make them right. No. And they think that volume equals truth. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that, folks. And they think that being offended means they have been wronged. No. And honestly, if a tray of cookies can start such conversation, imagine what would happen if we actually talked to each other for real. You see? Well, folks, tell me what you think in the comment section. I want to hear your views, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so that you don't miss any of our future uploads. And don't forget to click on the next video.